In this CSS video tutorial, we're going to talk about comments and how to write a comment. Comments are very important when you are writing your CSS code. Here are some of the reasons why we write comments inside our CSS document. First of all, a comment is used to communicate, or it serves as a mode of communication between developers. I can write a piece of code and then use comment to explain what that code is to other developers. Because after I build a website, I can give the website to a client, and the client can also decide to give the website to a different web developer to update it. So when the developer lands on my CSS code, what he or she will do is he will go ahead and look at my comments to understand what individual block of code does on the website, okay? And then through that, he or she will be able to update the website. The second reason we use comment is it serves as a little reminder. It can be tough to memorize what individual block of code does on the website. Though you wrote it, these things happen, okay? But when you write your comments, it will remind you what that particular piece of code is 10 years down the line. Next up, we use comments for debugging purposes. Debugging is just a way of checking for errors, disabling other piece of your website to find errors and to solve them. Let's go to our code editor and write our first comment. This is the code editor, and I have a page here, page1.html, and inside I have 4 divs with classes and content inside individual div. I applied an ID here on div 2, and then this is my CSS file, and here I styled my divs, my 4 divs, with the help of a class. I went ahead and then uniquely styled my second div with the help of an ID. Good. We're going to use comments to explain what is happening. So in order to write your comment, you put a / star symbol, and right after I put / star, you can see the whole of this code has been deactivated. Okay, let me take you to the web browser and then show you what is happening. So first of all, let me reactivate this code, and then I'll take you to web browser. You can see this is the outcome of the CSS code. Okay, when I reload this page, you can see everything still works. Okay, now the moment I put a / and then star, is going to deactivate the whole code unless you end it. If not, your whole code is going to be affected and it will not work. Let me prove to you. When I take you to web browser, reload, you can see our design is gone. So our CSS styling has been deactivated. That's why I said CSS comments can be used for debugging purposes. Okay, let's go back there. So in order to end it, you need to put another star, and then you put another / this way. Good. So inside here, this is where you put your code. So your code here, the code will go inside here. This comment will explain what this particular code does, or this particular CSS code does on your website. Okay, so let's say this creates little boxes like this. So this creates little boxes. So when you give this to a different developer, he or she will be able to know that, oh, this particular code creates little boxes. Okay, Now you can come beneath here and put another comment. So to put a comment /, and then you put 2 stars, and then you put another / like this, and here you put your text there as your comment. So you pass your comment. This styles, or this changes the second box to green. Okay, so I hope the point has been made and you are clear now. So this changes the second box. It's not every single code you leave comments. Those complex codes that you don't understand, that you leave comment and you think 3 years down the line you forget, they are the code you put comments. Okay, so this changes the second box to color towards green, and this comment will not have effect on the at the front end, because when I go back there and reload, everything is going to work fine. You won't notice anything about comments there. Okay, the comment is only visible inside the code and not on the front end of our web browser. So that is it. That's comments, and that's how you use comments. And the second one too is, or the final one is, using comments for debugging purposes. So maybe we had an error with this particular code. We could have used this particular comment. So all we needed to do, you remove everything and then you comment your code out one after the other to find where the problem is. So to do so, you simply put you put comment around it. Okay, so you put / star, and you can see it has been deactivated. We come beneath it like this and put another star /. You can see this is a comment, and anything you put beneath here, is going to work fine. Okay, always make sure you put the ending of your comment. Now when you go to the web browser, the color green is going to be deactivated. Okay, so we'll go back there and then reload, and as you can see, everything is back to normal. Okay, so maybe you wrote a piece of code which is not relevant anymore, and you might also need it sometime. So you simply put comment around it and leave it this way. The day you think, oh, this comment is relevant, you go ahead and then reactivate your code by removing the comment. And when we go back there, reload, everything is back to normal. So I hope this lecture has been informative. If you are not subscribed to this YouTube channel, consider subscribing, because I always try my best to put content like this out there so that those who find it useful will make use of it. See you in my next episode. Take care.